Couple of super chats before we move on, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Logan says, I could see a 12-5 season and nobody want to see us.
That might be the leader in the clubhouse right now. They should win. They're going to be more than a touchdown favorite in these next two games. The Chargers are super banged up, and that's not a good home field advantage for them. And the Colts all of a sudden may as well be the Cardinals and the Raiders.
Hold on. They got Phillip Rivers at quarterback now, gentlemen. We got to.
I thought that was a joke.
Come on now.
He is working out tomorrow.
Is there anybody who hates their kids more than Phillip Rivers? Like, just hates being at home. Maybe Larry Brown back in the day, but I don't know anybody in football that just hates being at the house. Maybe Joe Flacco, actually.
Well, stop having 10 kids. I mean, like, what are we doing? Like, every time I hear Phillip Rivers has a kid, like he has kids like we change underwear. It's unbelievable. It's like 10. Who wants 10 kids? 10.
Phillip Rivers and a lot of BYU fans. DeRhino.
At least be like Tyreek Hill and separate them all amongst multiple households.
Wait. Hold on. I haven't heard this take. This is fantastic. You're saying Tyreek Hill is more responsible because, like, they're playing more man as opposed to, like, zone defense here.
I'm saying Tyreek Hill probably doesn't have as much aggravation because he's not in the general proximity as most of his kids. That's all I'm saying.
DeRhino weighs in on Super Chat.
I'm not advocating what Tyreek Hill has done. I'm just saying day to day, he's probably a little, just a little less agita. Yeah. So
he said, get Dare's red jacket ready. Of course.
That's right.
Referring to the
Ring of Honor.
That's right.
I love that.
Hey, 1 for 1, 5 yards carry for a 5-yard touchdown.
Doesn't get more efficient than that.
Were you guys when Woody went out of the game and because Chubb was hurt and Dare goes in, what was your gut reaction? What were you saying to yourself or to others around you?
It's going to be 10-10 and the Chiefs are going to take over on the 1.
Yeah, right. You disrespected Dare Gumbawale right there.
Yeah,
I just thought that your coordinator was doing the thing that he always does, which is signaling a pass. That's what I thought.
You literally could have given me, like, they're 5 yards away. You could have given me probably 15-1 odds that he was going to score a touchdown. I wouldn't have taken it.
He did good, man. He kind of cut back and put his head down and boom.
Ran hard.
Yeah.
Ran hard.
And Landry's one of the best at this, at pointing this out. Just because the results work doesn't mean the process was good. They ran out of the shotgun again.
It was good blocking. It was good blocking up front. You got to admit. They created a gap.
Yeah, he put it all out there, man.
Yep.
He's their guy. This was a good coach's pet get day for D'Amico and company. Like, this was like, it's hard to imagine that there was a better coach's pet day. Dare scores. Petrie gets an INT. He's his favorite player of all time. He gets an interception, and then Kamari Lassiter he loves. This was a very good.
He loves Kamari more than any other human being. If you ask anything about leadership or the vibes of the defense or whatever, Kamari's name gets brought up. Kamari's getting 4 years, $160 million in a couple of years.
Kirby Smart, big Kamari guy too. Went on that viral rant about it.
I feel like Kamari is a
but you know what he's
coach's wet dream though.
No, but you know what he's not?
What's that?
He's not a bitch like Notre Dame because when they don't get in the playoffs, he goes and plays Florida State in the bowl game because he wants to play football. So he could definitely not go to Notre Dame, Sean.
I didn't see the setup. That was brilliant. I love it.
Yeah, that was I have nothing to come back. That's what can I say? My team bowed out of a bowl game, man.
Sean's going to leave the collective early. Don't do it, Shawnee.
We're
Don't do it, Sean.
I didn't even know when this fucking thing started. I'm just looking around waiting for the intro music. I'm like, I felt like a jabroni walking out with no walkout music. Yeah,
it's okay. Notre Dame didn't know when the playoffs starting either.
That's right. Thank you. Okay. Do we have more folks in the chat we want to hit here? Or
a couple more super chats. Tavis with a super chat. Appreciate you. And then Alan says, when are they going to recognize the Texans listening to Chris Collinsworth slob the KC knob? Was hard to watch.
Slop the knob is a good saying. I like that. Yeah,
like corn on the cob, as 3-6.
Corn on the cob and slob the knob.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen until you have sustained success. Like, I think that we are all annoyed with the general love fest that was happening with the Kansas City Chiefs, but you've got to acknowledge where it comes from, man. Like, when you're in media and you got your meal ticket over here, right? Like a team that is constantly one that has a level of intrigue that people care about. We're going to talk about them, right? That's why a lot of your favorite debate shows were talking about the downfall of the Chiefs today, as opposed to do we want to call it the rise of the Texans? I think that we're still looking at the offense and having some questions. But yeah, like the way that the Texans were able to show out in that game, like that's why. It's the same thing, reason why we always hear about the Cowboys, same reason we always hear about LeBron, man. Like I think that it always tickles me that we all act surprised that these people are going to go where a majority of people are. That's how this thing works, unfortunately. It's
still a scary team too. Like I still feared Kansas City. So I understand the love fest for sure. That was as tough of a game as I think you could face at this point. Like if you told me what's the game that you at least want to play with AFC teams that were in the picture, going to Kansas City is probably near the top, if not at the very, very top.
Yeah, the further they can get away from the playoffs, you just don't want to end up with some Mahomes magic on the schedule for any reason, regardless of what it is. Even if he was coming to NRG Stadium, I wouldn't want to see it.
We're talking about him like he's a goddamn leprechaun, guys. I love it.
How many guys could have had even that performance?
No, I am not saying that we're wrong in doing that. I just wanted to point out, like that is why he is a magical unicorn that we still talk about.
Hey, until the horror movie ends, the horror villain's not dead. Okay?
That's a great point.
All right, until the credits roll, the villain's not dead, and even then,
sometimes still alive. I think there's a Halloween 700 coming out.
That's a great point.
They all come back to life. Yeah.
I don't know if they die when they die.
Well, the sequel might be next year, but for right now, you're very close to rolling credits on 2025 Patrick Michael Myers Mahomes.
Yep. So areas of concern, boys. They're 8-5, 5-game winning streak, but it's not perfect, obviously, as I think we've outlined over parts of the last 45 minutes or so. I'll start because you guys were just talking about it a couple minutes ago, and I said this before the trade deadline. I didn't necessarily need Breece Hall in a trade. I didn't need a marquee back or anything like that. But I was saying before the trade deadline, they've got to bring in somebody else that's above the level of Dare Ogunbowale, touchdown notwithstanding. And at that time, Dameon Pierce, who's now a member of the Kansas City Chiefs practice squad, because you were one injury to either Woody Marks or Nick Chubb away from having those guys be a prominent part of the offense. Let's just decide to not run the football and just run the run and shoot. And I know British Brooks is on the roster as well. If he were worth handing the ball to, he'd be getting the ball handed to him right now. That I'll start there. That was and is my biggest area of concern, is that on an offense it's already challenged in a lot of ways. There is a talent issue in the running back room right now.
Yeah, the depth. I think they need to get healthy. They got some guys that have been banged up pretty consistently. They need to get healthy. I'm hoping that there's at least 1 week if they can spread it out with the guys, but that would be the concern. We don't need to harp on the offense. We already dedicated a large chunk of the pie to that, but I do think that we can. I'm always open to it, but like I would say that health is something to keep an eye on for sure. Like you can't keep doing this with Woody Marks.
Cody, you want to tell the people about PrizePicks here?
I do. PrizePicks is a daily fantasy. You're making a couple of predictions, more or less, on various stats. You're putting them together, and if you get all your predictions correct, you're winning big. And you could get that offer right there on the screen right now and use our code Texans when you get signed up. Play your first 5, get $50 right into your account. We'll put together a entry for the Texans game each and every week. We'll post it on the community page here. And I was very critical of Reggie a couple of weeks ago when he was the only one to miss. Reggie was the only one to make on this one.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I don't deserve any credit. I just was like, Nico Collins is going to go crazy. That's all I said.
Yeah, Reggie was the only one to get it correct. Sean had Will Anderson. An injury bugged out Landry, because I think Nick Chubb probably could have gimmicked together 19 yards. And then Jalen Petrie took care of Rashee Rice.
19 yards, doesn't that take about 6 carries?
8. The way they were running the ball in the third, it might have taken 18. But it's really simple. You're just making statistical predictions, more or less, on receiving yards, rushing yards, passing touchdowns, even receptions, and they've got it for basketball. They've got it for hockey. And of course, they've got it for football. Play your first 5, get 50 on us when you use that code Texans. It's so easy to use our friends at PrizePicks.
I won on Thursday.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bring
on
that
Thursday
winning
Night
to the
Football.
Texans Collective, Sean.
I had, well, if I was on the Lions or Cowboys Collective, I would be strutting like Vince McMahon walking to the ring right now. I had Jared Goff more than passing yards, Dak Prescott more than passing yards, and Jamison Williams more than receiving yards. So, yeah.
Nice.
40 got me a $104, man.
There you go.
So, yeah, that's like half a day at Lizards for me. So, yeah, good to go. Good to go.